Hello, welcome back. This is episode 2 of me organising and showing off my issue collection. I appreciate everyone who is watching this. Obviously it's not going to be for everyone, but I'm doing it anyway. If you want to watch it, thank you so much. So here's episode 2. Right, so the first thing that I'm showing off in this episode is Karmen by Guillem March. I think that's how you pronounce it, Guillem. I'm pretty sure he's Spanish, because this was, as far as I'm aware, an originally Spanish series. It's about a female Grim Reaper, kind of. She's like really funny, she's kooky. So it's about this one girl who like commits suicide after like falling out of love with some guy, or he cheats on her, something like that. What Karmen does is she gets to show her how her death affects other people's life. I really like this series. It's really, really nice. All the covers are by Guillem March. I really like Guillem March's art. I would recommend it. I don't have issue 3. Issue 3 is the only issue that I don't have, but it's an issue I have with the series. I've not read it properly, so one day I'll probably get the hardcover collection, probably. A really good series, I really like this series, I recommend it. Next up I have, this is something I need to confess, so Marvel. I don't read Marvel. I don't disrespect anybody that does like Marvel, it's just I don't like it, I don't like the films anymore. I used to love the films, 2012, The Avengers. An amazing film. I loved that first film. I don't like Marvel anymore. This has been recorded a few weeks after the release of Morbius. And no, I'm not basing my entire opinion of Marvel on Morbius. I haven't even seen it, nor do I want to see it. What I've got here is Marvel X-Men Demon Days. I saw this cover and I was like, that looks really cool. I love Stanley Lau or Art Jerome, whatever his name is. This issue is fine. You know, it's pretty cool. It's got Venom as this big old creature. It reminds me a lot of the Princess Mononoke creature. You know, that one that crawls around and stuff. So it's a cool issue. But I don't read Marvel. I'm sorry. And it's not like I haven't tried. I just haven't tried enough with Marvel. So if anybody here is crazy about Marvel, I'm sure there will be if somebody watches this. Please recommend me something that like is exceptional for Marvel. I have Civil War by Mark Millar. I do have that. Haven't read it, but I have got that. And my brother, he has a bunch of Deadpool stuff, so I do have access to Marvel things, but I just actively choose not to read them. But I will. One day I'll give them a try, and I'll probably find something that I like, that I really like. I will. Next up, I have the first issue of the Blade Runner Origins series. I got this Virgin cover. I think it's Peach Momoko. Something like that. Virgin, if anybody doesn't know, Virgin means that there's no title or, you know, anything on it. It's just the art. If this was the front, it'd be called a blank cover, because it hasn't got any art. It's just the titles. Then I read the issue and I thought it was good. It's a fine issue. It's fine, but I haven't read any of the other issues. And then also I have Ha Ha. I thought this cover was cool. It's nice and simplistic. There's nothing on the back except for the bar. It was an anthology series about different clowns doing things that are sadistic. So it is written by Prince Del Rey, who I'm pretty sure is the guy who did Ice Cream Man. I'm pretty sure. So it's a lot like that if you've read that, which I haven't. So I've got a bunch of Batman, the series written by James Tynion. So yeah, this is just after the Joker War. So I have the hardcover collection of the Joker War saga. I thought it was cool. Good series, good art, good story. So I got all the other issues after that, and I think I've got pretty much all of them since. I'll show you the variant covers I have. There's 102, so that's this new guy that's joined the Bat family. He's quite cool. What's his name? Can't remember. Ghost Killer. He's like a bad guy at first. He's basically like a Red Hood. He's like, oh, I've come back to take my revenge on you because we used to be mates, but now we're not. And then at the end of it, Batman convinces him to join the Bat family because that's what he does. There's 106 variant cover and 107 variant cover. That's pretty cool. I like that one. Don't know who drew these ones. And this is one of the few issues that I've got that are, you know, bagged and boarded. You know, I've not opened it once because I really like it. It's this when Miracle Molly, I'm pretty sure, was first introduced into the series. I like the new character. She's pretty cool. I like the design of her. And yeah, so I got this cover, which is really cool. I love this cover a lot, and yeah, so as I say, I've never opened it. It's still sellotaped up, if you can see. One of my favourite covers I have. And then here's 109, another really cool cover. It's like really old looking. It's not quite Adam West, but it's, you know, that sort. It gives me that sort of feel of just like old campy Batman. And then 110, I got the Jock variant cover. I love Jock. I love his work. Next up, another series that I've been reading that's still coming out is Berserker by Keanu Reeves, Neo, and John Wick. You know, that fella. He wrote a series with Matt Kint, who's done some really other good stuff. This is another variant cover that I have not opened. It's been bagged and boarded. It's the Skarn variant cover. It was exclusive, as far as I'm aware, to Forbidden Planet, so I got it. I think it looks really nice. If you haven't read it, it's basically John Wick, but sort of an immortal John Wick who's been alive since very primitive caveman times, and he's like some sort of god-sent weapon. I've been getting most of these issues, mostly, from Raygun, supplied by my good friend. There's the less expensive issue 1 that I did get to read. I haven't opened it, the other one, so I got this one, which is nice. I got the foil variant of this one. I'm pretty sure this is Grandpa. I don't know how to say his name, but I call him Grandpa because it's just like your granddad. Issue 3, this was a bit more expensive than other variant covers, but it's really cool. So right here I've got Harley Quinn. Got issues 3 and 4 here. It says 3. I've stopped reading the Harley Quinn series for quite a bit, but I'm picking up issue 16, I think. The Adam Hughes variant. It's a really cool cover. I hope to get that pretty soon. And here's issue 4 of Harley Quinn. This is when, so it must have been June, I think, 2021. This is the Pride Month cover. It's cool. It's a nice little cover. Okay, so I finally found it. This is the first series of issues that I ever collected. Oh, man, I regret it so much now. It was my first time. In hindsight, I would have never have opened these because they were all bagged and boarded, and I ripped the sellotape off. Which is a huge yikes. It's DCeased by Tom Taylor, written by Tom Taylor, and it's a good old series. I really enjoyed it. It wasn't amazing, but it was good, and I like the sequel series, The Dead Planet. So here's the first variant cover, the first issue. It's by Ji Hyung Lee, I think. But yeah, as I said, I just love zombified characters. It looks really cool. There's issue 2. That's Harley Quinn again, but these. So the first issue was Ji Hyung Lee, I think. But then issues 2 through 6 were all Ben Oliver. I really liked all these just close-up pictures. There's Joker. It looks like Joker. I don't actually know who that is, but he's got a bloody mouth and he's got a white face and a pointed nose. Must be Joker. And here's Batman. This one was really sick. I'm pretty sure this is the one where he, spoilers, turns into a zombie at the end of this issue, or maybe it was at the end of issue 3. Here's issue 5, Catwoman as a zombie. It's not very zombified. Issue 6, which is Poison Ivy. I'm pretty sure Ben Oliver chose her because she like builds the sanctuary at the end of it where zombies can't come in, something like that. So yeah, that's her zombified. It's not very zombified, but yeah, good old series. And yeah, it's special to me because it's the first series of issues that I collected, but I not broke, but you know, I took them out their bags. Next up, I have the first issue of what was it called, Maiden by Heavy Metal. I got this because I thought it could be interesting as a cool cover. I've never read anything by Heavy Metal before or since, so yeah, that's Maiden. Nothing to say about that. It's alright. What I have here, I have the first issue. Oh man, sitting back is so nice. The first issue of Batman Reptilian, which is a comic series that I really enjoyed. It was like 6 or 7 issues, written by Garth Ennis. It's got to be good. And the art by Liam Sharp is really nice. Very reminiscent. Dave McKean, the guy who did Arkham Asylum, book series, not the game. And yeah, I love Liam Sharp's work. I thought it was really sick. And he did an issue of Batman Catwoman by Tom King. I don't know why, because it really threw me off. But it was, you know, it's good. I really like the art, and the back of each issue has a quote by Batman, and yeah, they're all really cool. It's not really how I thought Batman should be written. I love Garth Ennis, and I really like this series, but there's something about it that his dialogue isn't written as I thought it would be. But it's a really good series. I really recommend it still, and that's the first issue cover that I got. Not my favourite variant cover, but you know, whatever. Next, I have the 0 issue of Infinite Frontier, which was a very pivotal issue for the future of DC after this issue. The most important thing in here, as far as I can tell, is A-Day, when like Arkham Asylum gets destroyed. And the Batman series since, and Detective Comics, has been like, there's a new Arkham Tower for all the inmates. So yeah, this issue's cool. It's important if you haven't read it. And yeah, not bad. And Josh Williamson, who wrote this, the first issue of Infant Frontier. I don't remember reading this. It wasn't bad, but I didn't have the need to keep reading it. I think we're gonna end episode 2 there. Thank you so much for watching again. I really hope you guys are enjoying it. I know I am. It's just a video that I wanted to do in a series that I hope that I can continue doing, so I will continue reading comics and collecting comics. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm gonna continue the series today right after I finish recording with episode 3, so hopefully I will see you there.